Hey nieces and nephews, this is Uncle Chris, and it is windy outside. But welcome to Oktoberfest first recipe. I promised you some celery soup, and that's what I'm going to do. Hello, Miss Shy. Cat, when I'm doing a video, every time. All right. I got some celery here. I got some onions, and I got some bacon. So what I'm going to do is, you ever make dressing and you chop up your onions, you chop up your celery, and you put some bacon in it. You know how that smells real good? I'm going to do that same thing, but I'm going to put it in my celery soup, okay? Follow me. I'm going to have the ingredients in the link down below, and we're going to do something really cool for October. Come on, let's chop this up. I'm going to chop up the celery. I've already prepped and washed it and taken off the parts I feel were not nice, you know. But I got a whole bunch of this celery from the food pantry. So I'm going to chop it up and use the best I can. Okay. Got all the celery chopped up, and I'm putting it right in this pot. Now I'm going to dice up 2 onions, because onions add flavor. That's right. How's everybody doing out there? You know, everybody who's given to the GoFundMe, thank you. We're very close to achieving our goal, or at least getting enough for a down payment to have a loan, so we can save the house. Really appreciate everybody. I really do. You know, because times are getting tough out here. You know what? I got something funny to tell y'all. Somebody said, you got to GoFundMe, but you got granite countertops. I was so impressed that they think these are granite. Y'all know, all my nieces and nephews who've been on this channel a while know, these are laminates with some paint. Yeah, that's exactly what they are. Let me chop up this other onion. Ooh. All right. Soup is easier than you think. It's a great meal, and it's a great way to stretch your budget. Now I'm going to take some bacon. Oh yeah. And I'm going to chop it up. I'm going to chop this up as best I can. Then we're going to go over to the stove and we're going to saute it. In fact, I'm going to add a couple more pieces of this bacon because I want to use it up. Okay? This is going to be good. You can even use this as a lunch, especially if you're watching your weight. We're going to pull the belt tight. Alright, we'll put this in the sink. Always have your water handy. Now, I got everything in this pot. I'm going to add some water, and I'm going to add some chicken stock, but not too much, because first we're going to sweat these with a little oil from the bacon. When the veggies are done, then we'll add our water. Then we'll add our chicken bouillon, salt-free. Let's go over to the stove. In this pot, I've got all our good stuff. I've also got about a teaspoon of oil so I can sweat these vegetables and cook this bacon. I'm going to stir this around until these cook down. Okay? Now, what we're going to do, we're going to take some black pepper, put about a teaspoon in. We're going to take some onion powder. We're going to put a teaspoon in. We're going to stir these around and sweat them. I don't know why I use the back burner. I don't know. I thought I was going to saute something in the front, and then I remembered, oh, that's right, I got everything in this pot. Okay. All right. We're going to cook this till everything is completely cooked. You are making a soup, not vegetables. Okay? All right. Turn this to medium heat. I'm going to let this cook down. Smells good already. Yes. So far, so good. Oh, that smells good. Oh, yeah. So, what we're going to do now, we're going to continue cooking these all the way. I'm going to cover them. They're going to cook for anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes, okay? All right. We'll be right back. These are basically done. So now, I'm going to add enough water to completely cover them. Okay? You see that? Now I'm going to add a little more. I want enough water so that, look, it's all like a ½ an inch over top of the vegetables. Now they're going to float, of course, but that's about how much water you want, because you're going to reduce this now, okay? Now, since we added that, we're going to turn up our fire. We are going to add, we're going to start with 3 packs of chicken bouillon. Oop, I got it upside down. Chicken bouillon, which is sodium free, okay? We might add a 4th one, depending upon the taste. You use your judgment. 1 and 3. We're going to stir this in, bring this up to a boil, and see if we need to add that 4th one. I'm going to add the spices in stages. Oh, yes. That smells excellent. I'm going to put a little more black pepper to taste. And I'm going to cover it and let this keep going for another 15 minutes. Or until the vegetables are tender. Ooh-wee! If you could smell the goodness going on up in here. I'm just checking these veggies to make sure they're soft and tender. Not yet. So, I'm going to let them cook till they're soft and tender. Maybe I'm going to let them cook another 15 minutes. But this is, oh yes. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm deciding, no, I'm going to let it cook a little more before I decide if I'm going to put another pack of the chicken bouillon in. All right, okay. Now that it's reduced down, and look how soft it is. Now, you have a choice. If you don't have a blender, you could take a potato masher and squish it. Now, that's time consuming. I'm not going to lie. It is. Okay? But if you don't have a blender, hey, you got to do what you got to do. Now, I happen to have one. I just don't know if I feel like waiting for this to cool down to do my soup. So, I think I'm going to mash it. Because I can always blend it later if I want to. So, Uncle Chris is doing the work right now. Oh my God, that smells so good. Okay. Now we're going to take almost a whole stick of butter. Almost. I'm leaving that much. Okay. I'm putting this around in here. Now I'm going to turn my fire up just a little bit because I turned it down. I want this butter to melt down in the pot. and mix. And I think I'm going to add that 4th bouillon pack. It's because I want the flavor. That's right. I'll mix that around. I'm gonna mash this up some more. All right. Now I'm gonna add the cream. Turn this up a little bit. I have some real cream, heavy whipping cream. And I'm gonna add it slowly so I don't curdle it in the soup. Okay. I'm gonna add at least a cup, or I'm gonna use my own judgment. Yeah. Not that much. Taste that. Oh my goodness, yes. In fact, y'all gonna hate me for this. I'm gonna add the rest of that butter. You don't have to. If you don't want to, do not. I just wanted to. Rinse off the spoon. Mix this together. Oh yeah. Now I'm gonna let this simmer for another 10 to 15 minutes on low. Okay? So all of this gets married together. Turn that down low. Pop on the top. And then we're gonna be right back and serve up this dish. Oh yeah. Oh. Ooh. Now let me grab my soup ladle, because guess what? It's soup, y'all. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's plate. I should say, let's bowl. Nieces and nephews, this is so good. I put some crackers on here. See? You put some crackers on here and you got some good comfort food eaten right here. This is great for the weather right now. Where's my hair's a little bit. Won't see me burn my mouth. No, you won't. Try this. Try it. All right. Like, comment, subscribe. Write to me, Uncle Chris, the Food Pantry Chef at gmail.com. Okay? For the GoFundMe link, it's down below. Now tune in for our next soup or casserole. I will surprise you. And yes, I'm going to do something with that canned salmon. All right. Big love from Uncle Chris. And what you cooking tonight?
Uncle Chris, what you got cooking?